The number of the coronavirus cases has crossed the 14 lakh mark and almost 6 lakh people have died across the world. With all this, the entire world is racing to find a vaccine against this pandemic which has affected the entire planet. More than 130 vaccines from different countries are being worked upon, and a lot of countries are spending a lot of resources and money and time to find out the quickest and the best vaccine to eradicate this virus which has affected the entire planet. So let's have a look at a few of the countries and what they have done and what they are doing, how they are doing their vaccines, and how soon can we expect a vaccine for the coronavirus. First is Russia. Russia had claimed that they would launch the COVID-19 vaccine in August, and they failed to do so, but the Moscow State Medical University has claimed that it had successfully completed human trials and it will finish it by the end of this month. Hopefully they do that soon, so the world has at least one successful COVID-19 vaccine which is available for the world. The trial started on June 18th. The first batch of volunteers also were discharged on July 15th, while the second batch were released by July 15th. So by the end of this month, by the end of August, we hope and expect that they come out with some other vaccine so that this virus can be tackled, maybe one country at a time. Second is China, the place where COVID-19 originated. China has had a lot of work and research going on in the virus and how they can try to abolish it across the country and especially across the world, because in international politics and in the international media, they've got a lot of backlash for having all these things which caused and led to this virus. So they have to prove the world wrong and try to come up maybe with the first vaccine. So that's why a Chinese company called as Sinovac Biotechnic has reached the third stage, and the first vaccine is ready for the third stage of human trial, which is a pretty good sign, which means we are closing on some kind of research which is happening, and hopefully after the human trials end, the first dose will be given to the 15,000 registered volunteers in Abu Dhabi. So it's not only one country but a lot of countries which are coming together to fight this virus as a whole, because when the world will come together, then only we expect there to be a global change which can occur and save the entire planet. They've administered the vaccine twice in the last 28 days, and there are 4 vaccines, not one, but there are 4 vaccines which are undergoing third level of human trial right now over there and with volunteers from Abu Dhabi. So it is going in a good direction. Hopefully we again get a virus cure soon from China. The third country is United Kingdom. Notably, a lot of universities are doing leading medical research like Oxford and other top universities are located in the UK, and the vaccine is being developed by the Oxford University and Imperial College are in the second and third stage of human trial respectively. In the second stage, there are almost 105 people who have volunteered and are expected to administer the vaccine. The third stage of trial is going to begin in November and it will involve around 6,000 people. So when we try this vaccine on a lot of people from different age groups and different backgrounds and blood types and all their different biological different kind of backgrounds which you belong to, you can get a varied spectrum, and a proper foolproof vaccine can be administered from this process. The fifth country we're talking about is India. India has a lot of coronavirus cases and they are increasing rapidly. So there's a lot of mounting pressure on Indian pharmaceutical companies as well as the government to come up with some solutions. The medicines like the Covaxin and the ZYCOVD, the 2 medicines which are being developed in India, are in the first and second stages of the human trial, which is a pretty good stage right now. And while the Covaxin has been developed by Bharat Biotechnic, a pharmaceutical company which is formed and based in India, which is in Hyderabad, and Zydus has come up with the ZYCOVD. So both these are hopefully vaccines which will come out really soon. They are still in human trial, but this process should speeden up, because as we get more data across the world, we'll get a better idea, a better perspective of how we can treat this virus and what can be done to save the people. At least 100 million doses will be prepared after successful completion of these trials by March. So by March, people are expecting to make 100 million of these, and hopefully remove the virus from the masses. There will be some pockets still left, but if we can eradicate the virus from the masses, that is what the government and the pharmaceutical companies would really hope for. The United States has suffered a lot due to the COVID situation, and a lot of people lost their lives, lost their jobs, and it's a grieving problem over there. A biotechnology company called as Moderna is preparing to conduct, and has successfully conducted its final stage of human trials. It will conduct these trials at 87 places across the country, and will get data from all these points, and it will get a wider spectrum of data which will be used by the US government and the other things to fund this program, so that the virus can be eradicated faster from not only from the US but also from across the world. A lot of universities like MIT also are working day and night. Researchers and students alike are trying to find a probable vaccine which can be mass produced easily, so that a lot of people's lives can be saved as soon as possible. Last, we need to consider Germany and Australia. These both countries have always been working a lot in the medical scene, and this time also they have not left, because Germany and Australia are both in the final stages of human trial. So all across the world, there has been a lot of changes, a lot of development which has been happening about how the world can fight this disease together, when everyone will come together and all these countries can collaborate, like what China and Abu Dhabi are doing, or other countries like America and India are also in medical ties. So this way, if the entire world comes together by providing their little bit of medical resources and helping each other country out, we can eradicate the entire virus from the world, because this is not a problem for one country. This won't be affecting only one country, and if it eradicates from one country, it will still spread to the other countries. That's what the people are realizing now, that it's not only that they need to care about their own country, but also need to find ways and solutions how they can solve this pandemic at a global level. A lot of pressure mounts on countries like India, China and USA, who have such a large population and contribute to a vast majority of the cases also. So the pressure is mounting on us and US and China. So let's see what the governments do, what private companies do, and what we individuals can do to help and save our entire planet from this time of the COVID, and hopefully we get out of this very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked this, and if you did, go and hit like, and if you have anything to tell us, do hit it in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. It's me, Kabir Naik, signing off, and meet you the next time with another story, another interesting idea to share with you all. Thank you so much.